All right, so we really debated whether or not we were going to share this and how much we were going to share, but ultimately we decided to share it, not just for YouTube drama, but to share the ups and the downs of RVing. I know we share a lot of the good stuff. We want you all to see that there are some downs as well, so it's not always roses and rainbows.
We last left you guys coming out of Canada and into Montana to meet up with some of our friends. We caught up with them at Rexford Bench Campground on Lake Koocanusa, and
There's a reason why I had her take over, because I cannot think of those names.
I'm sure we completely botched the pronunciation. Anyways, it is always so much fun to camp with friends. It's one of our favorite things about RV travel. And one of the great joys of travel for us is being able to see the people that we've met on the road find their some days and to be able to be part of that journey. That is part of our friends that we are meeting with that you guys have seen many times on our channel. They left Nashville, hit the road for a few years, and found their new home where they wanted to put down roots, which was in Montana.
So full-time RVing is kind of a conundrum to some people. They think it just means that you have to be on the road 365 days a year, and it looks different for everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a weekender. Maybe you just want to see this beautiful country and then just come back home. Or maybe you hit the road like some other people and they're looking for a new place to live. They take a little taste of everywhere and figure out where they want to end up. And like Jess said, we've been blessed to be able to see a lot of those people find their someday. All right, so let us know in the comments down below, why did you hit the road, or why do you want to hit the road? Just pull your phone out if you're watching on a TV. So many people watch on a TV, and you can comment right from your phone. You can check to see if you're subscribed. We would love it if you were subscribed. A lot of people are actually checking in with us, and they're saying they're somehow unsubscribed. YouTube does funny things. That'd be awesome.
Check for us.
That'd be awesome.
All right, so let's get to what happened. We said goodbye to our friends. We ended up stopping at a truck stop and getting some fuel and grabbed some breakfast and some coffee at a fast food place. And we found out that we had some FOS crew that were staying only like 10 minutes away. And so we stopped to see them. And while we were there, I started getting symptoms of like what I thought was a migraine. I haven't had one in 20 years, so it was kind of bizarre, but I took some medicine. Corey wasn't actually feeling great.
I wasn't feeling great
either, but his just kind of passed.
Yeah.
So we didn't think much of it. And while we were driving, I started getting really, really sick to the point that I passed out. And when I woke up, I was really disoriented. And so Corey rushed to the nearest ER. And
that lineage will scoot.
it was really good getting us there quickly. I don't remember any of that, but they had a very small facility, did not have the equipment needed for the test that they wanted to run. So I got my first ambulance ride ever. We took 2 hours to get to the hospital in Billings, spent the night in the hospital, had all kinds of tests done. The next morning, we met with the doctors and specialists, and they came to the conclusion that I had been given something, probably in the coffee that I had drank, and Corey had a little bit of the next morning. Just a little bit.
I'm sure you've noticed we haven't been posting as much and not as often, and it was because of this event that really made us step back and rethink things. That event really scared us.
As a family, like it was very intense for all of us, especially the girls.
We didn't know the outcome at the time.
Yeah.
It just made us rethink things. It reminded us of why we got on the road in the first place, and it just caused us to take a step back. We did way too much last year, so we just needed to slow down.
This brings us to the second reason we wanted to share this incident with you guys, and that is that you need to purposely plan times of rest in your travel, whether you're going for a couple months, whether you travel full time, whether you're traveling half the year. It's so important for many, many reasons, but in this situation, it's because you need to make sure that you have reserves for if something goes wrong. And in our situation, I think we had packed too much and our reserves were pretty low coming back from Alaska with all the things that had happened throughout the year. So I feel like that was a good lesson for us to learn and something we're trying to take into this coming year of travel. I want to thank everyone who has noticed our slowdown and who has written to us and checked in with us. Thank you so much for your love and support. It means more than we can express. We are all healthy and happy and doing really well, and we cannot wait to share what the adventures this summer are going to be with you guys.
Back to the timeline. After that, we ended up going to the ranch for a few days. Always nice to see everybody there, but we didn't stay long because, like we mentioned, we had a pretty tight schedule. My nephew was getting married in Maine, So we covered a lot of ground. I think we left Alaska and we were in Maine less than 2 weeks later. Again, why she said reserves. We didn't have any reserves. We didn't give ourselves any reserves. So don't make that same mistake as us. On the way to Maine, we actually stopped in Connecticut. I don't know if anybody watches Dave Portnoy. He does the One Bite pizza reviews.
One Bite, everybody knows the rules.
He has like a super highly rated area in New Haven, Connecticut. So we stopped at Frank Pepe's, one of his higher rated pizzas, to try it out.
Hi, Jesse.
What do you think?
You ready?
It's going to be the best pizza we've ever eaten.
Gonna be the best pizza ever.
Oh my gosh, we're going to go find someplace less stressful than eat it.
So hungry.
Oh my
So
gosh.
hungry. There was a guy next to us that had a Stanley, Idaho shirt on, and I was like, we love Stanley, Idaho, and he was like, I've been there every year since I was a child. It's my favorite place. And he was like, this is the best pizza you're ever gonna eat. Are you ready? And I was like, yes, we're ready.
Lily is getting the first bite. I don't know, is it still crispy? We drove for like, it still feels crispy.
It feels really good.
Look at this light. The sun is waning.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
eating the
it
best pizza of your
smells
life.
So good. It is really good. It's so crunchy.
Is it still crunchy?
Mm-hmm.
We get a good pepper. This is not a stellar job cutting. I don't know what this was.
It
but
doesn't
it's
matter.
fine.
Eat
It's
the
fine.
pizza.
Okay, one bite. Everyone knows the rules. He's probably got that like copyrighted. Probably can't even say that, but we'll try it. Oh my gosh! Yeah, the pizza's like
Good.
it's got a great
so
texture.
good.
The pepperoni, I mean.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. What's your score?
I don't know. I've never done a score. It's really freaking good though. Enough of this pizza review. We're gonna eat this and enjoy it. It's been kind of a long day. Driving around New England sucks.
It's awful. Don't do it.
Yeah.
This was our very first nephew or niece to get married, the girl's first cousin to get married, so it was a very, very special event for us, and it's one of the best things about travel for us is the amount of experiences and celebrations like this that we have been able to share with our family, not only in our home state of Maine, but all across the country, and it was such a treasure to be able to be there and to welcome our newest niece to the family.
And I lay down everything, every part of me, I'm yours. Through everything, we stand, hand in hand, I'm every part of me, I'm yours.
All right, so here's an update on our posting schedule because that's what everybody keeps asking us. We are not getting off the road. We are not done. We have so many adventures to share. This is going to be another big year, but we are taking time to slow down a little bit. So we have a few episodes in Iceland, and then we are jumping right to now where our current summer adventures are starting. So we are really looking forward to it.
Let us know in the comments, what are your summer plans? What's your number one thing that you're so excited about this summer? If you don't have a plan already, this is your encouragement to create one.
Even if it's just in your home area. Like we lived in a town that had a lake, and that's really what actually got us on this journey.
Yeah.
We got on that lake just a couple miles away, and we always had an adventure. We always felt like we were miles away. So just take the time.
This health scare, like we mentioned, reminded us of why we got on the road in the first place, and that was to create experiences and memories with our family, and we hope you guys do the same this summer.
We left the lineage in Maine and made our way down to Boston, just a couple hours away from where we were in Maine, to meet up with Nathan, Marissa, Less Drunk More Journey, to catch our overnight flight to Iceland, which was an awesome flight because as soon as we approached Iceland, we immediately started to see the Northern Lights. Like, what kind of better welcome to Iceland is that? definitely our first indication that this was going to be an amazing trip.
We landed at the airport in Keflavik and headed to our Airbnb that we rented that was kind of like our launching point for the trip, and decided that since it was 5 a.m. in the morning, we needed to get some breakfast before we headed to bed to take a nap. And as Nathan so greatly put it, it wasn't sunrise and donuts, it was bedtime and donuts. We're accidentally going to be doing sunrise and donuts for the very first few hours we've been in Iceland.
Yeah,
this
but-
is amazing.
Immediately going to go back to bed.
Probably, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna watch sunrise and then we can go back to bed.
What are you going to... Bedtime and donuts.
Bedtime and donuts. Are you ready? I don't know. There's just so many things to
What is most popular? What do people buy the most?
This one,
Okay.
Okay.
almost everything. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.